All right, guys, so you have a deal, you're ready to close on it. You don't have the money though, but you know you have a great opportunity for an investor. So how do you reach out? How do you find the money? Let's talk about it today. Let's get started. All right, guys, before you get started though, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more than you think. Okay, so I get this DM quite a bit on my Instagram, and if you don't follow me, go to Felipe Mejia, REI, for more real estate related content. But today we're gonna talk about one of the most common DMs that I get. Hey Felipe, I found a great deal, a great opportunity, but I just can't find funding to take down the deal. How do you do it? Let's talk about it. When I first got started, this was a problem. I thought that I had a great deal, a great opportunity, but I couldn't seem to find money to fund the project. So what did I do? Bank, hard money, private money, right? Friends and family. No one wanted to invest. I couldn't figure out why. But it wasn't until I got deep into real estate that I figured out the answer, which we're gonna go start at the answer and then we're gonna work our way back. Two reasons why you're not getting funding in your deals are, one, it's not a deal, right? You think it's a deal, you may wanna present it as a deal, you think in your mind it's a deal because you worked really hard to get it, but it's not a deal. That's one of the reasons you're not getting funding. But the most common, and the second one, is because you don't know how to represent the deal. You're a lawyer in a case that's not doing really well to present the evidence. You don't know the numbers. You know in your heart that it's a deal, but you don't know how to present the numbers to a hard money lender, private money lender, family and friends, or the bank even, right? If you don't know how to present the deal, it's not a deal. It's only a deal because you say it's a deal, but not on paper. So you have to know all the ROI, COC, cash flow, CapEx, like you have to know all these words or how to explain it. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is, does the deal make or lose money, and does it cash flow, right? If you can explain this to a private hard money or investor or to the bank, then you're gonna be able to get your deal across the table. I'll give you an example. I won't say the person's name, but we're in the middle of doing a flip with a business partner where we lent them $100,000 in cash. Now, she and he came to us and said, hey, here's the deal. It's gonna cost us $70,000 to buy it cash. The rehab is gonna come back at $40,000, and the after repair value is about $220,000 in this neighborhood. Now, right then and there, you're like, oh, it's a deal, it's a great opportunity, I'm gonna do it. But this is why we funded it. Because this team told us there is two exit strategies. As a rental property, it rents for about $1,600 to $1,800, depending on how well it's done, which meets the 1% rule if their rehab cost is, and then they're buying the property at 70, they're only gonna be in like 130 tops, and they're gonna make $1,500 minimum in rent. So that tells me that they can refinance the property and to get our money back. They can sell it to an investor and get our money back, and they know their numbers. So they've given us two, maybe even three exit strategies for our money. Now, if they came to us and said, hey, Felipe, it's $70,000, we're gonna put $40,000 in rehab, and our goal is to sell it. That's not enough information for me. I wanna know where they're getting their comps. I wanna know who's the contractor they're gonna use. There's a lot more information that I need there. But because this team came to me with all of the information, including closing costs, interest rates, how much they're gonna pay us, how much I'm gonna make, they gave us who their refinance is gonna be, what bank is gonna do the refinance, how their job is gonna help with the refinance because they have a W-2 job, if they sold it, if they rented it. The strategy worked in many different ways, right? So this is how they convinced us to let them borrow $100,000. If you have a deal, the most important thing you can do is be a good representer of the deal and be able to explain it to a hard money lender, a private money lender, a bank, or whatever institution is going to fund that deal. If you don't have your numbers in place, then no one knows it's a great deal. You have to be able to explain a couple different things. What is the cash on cash return for the person interested in giving you the money? What are the exit strategies? Who are the business partners? What contractor are you going to use? Is there a bank to refinance? Are you going to sell it? Are you going to keep it as a rental property? You have to have 2 or 3 different exit strategies to make me or any other investor feel comfortable in giving you the money to make sure you're going to be able to pay me back. Because honestly, I'm not investing in the deal. I'm investing in you. And I have to know that I can trust you with my money. But not just that, that you have a great exit strategy for the finances. So when you have a deal, before you present it to anyone, make sure that you know your numbers, you know the contractors, you know the bank, you know the strategies that you're going to use before you present this deal to any investor. Those are the top things to do and know when you have a property that you're ready to sell or that you're going to flip or whatever, is know your numbers. Crucial. Exit strategies and everything. It's very, very important. You know, it's interesting because one of the questions I also get is like, Felipe, where do I find deals? There's a link below in my little description down there from PropStream. You can go on PropStream, and I'll do a tutorial on this later, but you can go on that link, sign up for a free 7 days, and you can find off-market deals by calling people that have failed listings. They tried to sell it and it failed. Or flippers who are looking to buy property. So you can go on PropStream, find off-market deals, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll go more into detail on how to find them. But everyone that I know uses PropStream, and the link is below. So find me on Instagram, Felipe Mejia, REI, and I'll be able to walk you through the process of how to use PropStream. Just to recap, you found a deal, but you can't get funding. It's more important to know the ins and outs of what you're gonna do with that deal before you approach somebody to help you fund it in any capacity. Know your numbers, know the exit strategies, know the contractors, the bank that's gonna do the refinance. Have everything in order. I'll give you a little secret, and this is a bonus. I had a friend who he made PowerPoints for every deal he had, and he would send it to all his potential interest parties to fund the deal, and he always had money for funding. Very important. He did PowerPoints. Do whatever works for you, but that is how you get any deal funded if it's a real deal. Thanks, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We don't say that just to say it. It really does help. Thanks.